Now back to our WCNC weather impact coverage, and there are a couple of different scenarios of how this winter storm could play out over the next 24 hours. WCNC Charlotte meteorologist Chris Mulcahy back with us to raise our weather IQ this morning. All right, educate us, Chris. How's this thing possibly going to play out?
Well, usually, Ben, you can get to the morning of the event and you're like, hey, everything's in perfect agreement. Everything is just fine and dandy. But you're going to see how difficult it is to predict, especially a winter event when you're on that rain snow line, aka the area pink on the radar. First of all, a lot of our models for the long range, the near term, are starting to agree that, hey, Charlotte could see 1 to 2 inches of snow. However, these models, whenever they are predicting snow, sometimes don't factor in the pink that rolls in. I'm showing you model 1. These are some of our near-term ones. This one is actually showing rain, followed by sleet, followed by snow. Then you eventually see the changeover. Now, the one thing that is a big agreement is that really early to the middle of the evening hours, if there is snow, it's going to change over to ice. But one thing that's been trending is that rain-snow line. Now, model 2, look at the difference. It had precipitation covering the area by noon, but this one I think is a little bit more accurate. I would say this is the most likely scenario, that as you continue through the afternoon, you start to see flurries, that snow starts to pick up, better chance for all ice down to the south. And this is going to be the major story that Larry is going to be talking about for the northern part of South Carolina. But then eventually that rain-snow line takes over. But I think this is going to be one of those scenarios that we actually see the 485 loop kind of be the dividing line. So here's 3 different models that I stopped at 6 o'clock. Notice this one, rain-snow line, kind of right in between Mecklenburg County. Model number 2 has more ice directly over the 485 loop. And then this other one right here, you're starting to see more of that agreement that that rain-snow line is kind of split right along I-85. But Larry, this is what we go through as meteorologists, just because it's the morning of.
Glad you guys are doing this and not me.
It was actually yesterday, I think things agreed more. This morning, it's like,
The forecast for Atlanta, Georgia is rain, sleet, freezing rain, and snow. All 4 for Atlanta, Georgia.
Trying to forecast that is
and we're going to be close to that. I mean,